Hey, how y'all doing this morning? What's up, Deshaun? How you doing, bro? Hope y'all having a good morning. How you doing, Struck by Lightning? How you doing, Big Red? Good morning. How y'all doing? I was just out for another daily jog, another run. And what's up, Pinky and the Brain Rants? What's up, man? Going out for a little run by the house, and I stumbled upon this, and you see something, film something, just out here doing, doing a little art. Bell Hunter Auditing, how you doing, man? You do auditings or what? Bell Hunter? You got an auditing show or an auditing channel? So let me know, man. I'll make you one of those moderators, and you can put down your links. Appreciate the likes. Make sure you hit the thumb button so they'll go ahead and get out there, man. How you doing, Brent McCain? How you doing? Yeah, once again, if you're just joining in and just came through, I was doing a little run. I was barely just now about to start my run, and then I came over here and I seen this, and I was like, well, hell, I was gonna keep running, but I was like, nah, I'll go ahead and stop and check this. I think she probably stopped the lady because she doesn't have a license plate on the back of the van. So it's probably why, because that's what I just now noticed right now. Man, that's kind of messed up. Y'all hear about what happened to Furry Potato? I guess he quit in the game. I was like, damn, I couldn't believe he did that. Well, I understand though why he did, because it's risky to be out here trying to film and everything like that, because they can arrest you for impeding, they can arrest you for all kinds of things now. So it's very dangerous to be out here, to record and try to stand up for your rights right now. You know what I'm saying? It's very hard. People, they don't like the First Amendment right now. So people retaliate against it. People act. I don't know. Fury said he's quitting. I watched his video the other day. He said he's walking off the game. He would do the, you know what I'm saying? It's mental, and a lot of stress that goes along with this, because like I said, you don't know what they'll decide to do. It's kind of like, dealing with someone, they can do what they want. So how you're going to get the reaction, it depends on solely on how they decide to act. They have a backup guy coming. That's Officer Hamilton right there. He's the guy that put his hands on me at the post office. That guy right there assaulted me at the post office for me going in there and practicing my First Amendment right at the post office. Right there, that guy right there. He assaulted me. I went and filed a complaint, but nothing was ever done. So now I just don't say anything to cops no more. That's what I'm trying anyway. We'll see how that works. I'm just not saying anything. How's everybody doing? I appreciate y'all joining. Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up. 21 people in the room. Remember to hit them thumbs up, guys. Just get out here and so people can see the channel, and let them know hitting that thumbs up is a way to let me know you appreciate what I'm out here doing, man. And like I said, like even Furry Potato and all the people, just not even about her, just people in general. Who go out and film, anybody who goes out and films, they're trying to show you a story. They're trying to show you what's going on in the country. They're trying to report the news to you. Just trying to show you something. Sometimes it gets out of a hand, and sometimes things are said, and but this is about just freedom, period, and exercising and living in a country where you're supposed to have freedoms is what this is all about. How you doing this morning, Black National Freedom Fighter? How you doing? Don't tread on me. How you doing? Well, as you can see this morning, like I said, for all y'all new guys just checking in, I was going for my little run. Lion, how you doing? And I was gonna keep on running, but I saw this and I thought I'd go ahead and come by and see what was going on. And they got this lady out of the car now. That's too shaky. I still ain't got my bipod, or no gimbal or nothing like that. They're now searching her stuff right there. Do you see that, guys? He's searching in her bag. He is now searching in the bag. There's 2 officers here. They're now doing a search on the vehicle. What's that? I wonder if she's in contest to search. I wonder if she's, I don't know. I'm not gonna ask or involve myself in any, all I can do is now film, man. That's all I'm doing. I'm not trying to say anything. And just whatever. I'm just here, man. I'm just showing you what my eyes can see. But it looks that way. Big Red, unblinking witness, yes sir. And a lot of reason I film and stuff like that, because in the neighborhood I live, man, it is the poorest side of town, and they always over here harassing poor people, man. Not everybody can afford everything and have money. I mean, I don't know exactly this woman's situation, but I'm just saying, it's that you see them a lot in these poor neighborhoods. I work in construction, and you don't see cops in nice neighborhoods, I'll tell you that. You always see them around poor neighborhoods. Preying on the poor is the way I look at it. Well, I don't know if they would have gave her, if she had a choice in giving her consent. I guess after they seen that she doesn't have the license plate, they can probably gonna tow it off, and they were probably like, look, we can take your car if we want. I'm assuming. I don't know. Yeah, I think they do. I mean, a lot of poor people have hard times there, and they live a hard situation. Therefore, I mean, and possibly sometimes don't make the right choices in life. And instead of helping people, which we're supposed to do, is help people. When you see somebody doing bad or whatever, you build them up. You don't tear them down. And I think that's kind of what's going on. And even in the community, auditing community, I've seen that, where people are tearing down each other, talking bad on each other and stuff like that. Why are we at each other's throats? Just because the way you believe. Why are we at each other's throats? Just because the way you think, or who you voted for, or what color people are arguing about everything now and going against each other. So this is Texas. Belton, Texas. But I mean, we're supposed to be getting along, and kind of, I'm not a preacher or nothing. I ain't trying to preach or nothing. I'm just saying, going to battle with people and battling, I don't think it's, me personally, I don't think it's the government that's bad. I think it's the people who work for the government. I think the police are not bad. It's the people who work in the police department. They turn it into a bad place to work for. They turn it into a bad town to run through, because the thing is that when a cop or something like that comes to you and approaches you in a negative manner, someone like me who feeds off of energy, that's how I'm gonna be back to you. You know what I'm saying? If someone's polite with me and treats me with respect, I'm more go out of my way to treat them with respect. When someone's arresting you and throwing you in cuffs and won't tell you why you're being arrested, or if someone's, asking you, why are you filming me, and you have the right to film, it kind of puts you like you did something wrong, and when you're really not trying to, but they want to put that label on you. Michelle Ninja, how you doing? Yeah, they don't have the resources to fight back. It's very true. It's very expensive for a lawyer. $10,000 what a lawyer's rate's going for on I guess it depends on your charges, but they're very expensive. There's no joke about that. It's very true. Oh, Michael, sorry about that. My bad, Michael Ninja. My bad. Yeah. Hey, I'm not a smart person. I went to public schools, bro. You know, they always said I was dyslexic or whatever, man. But whatever. I'm not a very smart person, man. But you know, I'm kind of like Forrest Gump. I may not know what be a smart man, but I do know what law is. You know what I'm saying? I know what rights are, man. We got rights in this country, and yeah, man, we shouldn't be hating on each other or nothing like that. I don't see the reason, because I think that's the issue right here, is that, you know, there's no love. You know, it ain't about love. It's just about respect. Just being respectful of other people, and respecting their rights. You know, just because you don't agree with something, just because you don't like something, doesn't mean that it's bad. You know what I'm saying? Yep, land of the fees and home of the slaves. Yep, that's very true. That's very true. Yeah, they are all the way up inside her car. Oh, look, they're taking her to jail. They're taking her to jail. Wow. They're taking her to jail. Ladies and gentlemen, they got her in handcuffs. You're going to see here in a minute. She's about to walk past the car. Oh, thank you, Michael, for watching and tuning in. There, they got her locked up. There she goes. She's going in jail. Another person to fill up the prisons. The United States houses more prisoners than, you know, they even say North Korea. We have more people in prison in North Korea, that they say, you know. So, yeah, remain silent. Exactly. Yeah, because your freedom of speech doesn't count once you're in those cuffs. Matter of fact, if you ask me, you're guilty until proven innocent, actually. They try to say you're innocent to proven guilty. Nah, you're guilty until proven innocent. So if you're just joining in or whatever, I was going for my run. And I saw these people. I saw the cops had this lady pulled over. They now got her in handcuffs, and they took her to the back of the car. And I'm now assuming the next thing they'll be doing is towing it. I don't know if they found drugs or what they found. Possibly just, you know, no registration, no license, and decided to go ahead and throw the cuffs on her. Yeah, lunch in jail don't start till 11, so she'll get there in time for lunch. Breakfast is at 4 o'clock in the morning. So they took another person off the street, I guess, you know. They go around, I guess, you know, I don't know the exact story that happened here. They're digging through the car, rifling through the car, so I'm sure, you know, but I don't know. Remember to subscribe if you're not subscribed. Remember to subscribe to my channel. I run every day, man. I used to be honest with you, man, I used to be real big, dude. I used to be like 350 pounds, man. And you know, now I'm down to 192, 188. I run every single day, just about. I take one day a week off, and I just keep trying to lose weight and get more healthier and stuff like that. Plus, like I said, man, I'm working in construction too now. I'm just not working today because of the rain. Hey, how you doing, Karen M? Yeah, Karen M's pretty cool. I'm gonna make her one of those people. And then, what do you call it, moderator? And then if anybody has a channel or something like that, just Karen M, throw their channel on there and get them subscribed to or whatever like that if they're doing auditing. Auditing community needs help right now. We ain't got a lot of people going. You know, we lost one of the good ones. If you ask me, Fur Potato, you know, that's one of the people that I watched and stuff. You know, I couldn't believe, you know, I was like, wow, I didn't know somebody could do that, you know. So I didn't even know you had rights like that. My house got raided by the police and stuff like that. I always tell about that story, but it is true what happened. And they said I was broke into robbed a corner store and all that, which is a corner store I never even went to. Hours later, they dropped all the charges. Long story short, I was scared of the cops after that. I wouldn't even look them in the eye. I see a cop, I'm yes sir, no sir, please don't hurt me, please don't shoot me, you know, that type of deal, man. But then I started watching Furry Potato and I started watching SGV, and they helped me realize that we have rights. And then I started looking at the Constitution. and all the things that they say about freedom and having rights, the First Amendment and stuff like that. And I was like, man, well, shit, if they can do it, I can do it. And I went out there and started doing it. So anybody who's just watching, you know, actually go out there and if you feel like it, you know, I ain't saying do it, you know, you do what you want, obviously, but if you feel like it, yeah, had no problems, but you know, go out there and film if you want. You know, it's not very hard. I don't go out of my way to do it. I just, like I said, I live in a type of neighborhood where the cops will sit around at churches. They'll sit around at the, you know, they just kind of like sit around and kind of, you know, I call it loitering or whatever. Free Spirit, how you doing? Sci-Fi Bride, the video guy, how you doing? I'm a cop. Okay, you're a cop watcher. All right, add you as a moderator. Put your a channel and link in there so people can go to your channel and you can get some people on there. Yeah, the Second Amendment, they legalized all that good stuff down here in Texas now. I mean, it's kind of sad they had to legalize something that's already supposed to be a freedom. They now giving us permission. They're now allowing people who don't have a felony to carry a gun without a permit. You know, to me, that's just a natural right you have to defend yourself and protect yourself. You know, at least that's what I was under the impression under. I don't really know. Spitting Cobra Cop Watch, howdy. Hey man, he's one of the good guys. He's cool. How you doing, man? Feel free to drop your links in there, guys. Feel free to, you know, shout out somebody or do what you want to do. It's all about freedom and just trying to help people have the courage to go out there and film it, to me, because that was the biggest thing. I used to get so nervous, man, and even Foulmouth, you know, he helped me, you know, not be so nervous around it, because I get nervous, man. I ain't even lie, man. I get nervous as shit. How you doing, LD? You're a good guy too? All right. You say so, there you go. I got you. I'm really ain't sure. If you want to be a moderator, if you want to really, you know, I don't care, man. I'll put you moderator. No big deal, man. Yeah, you know, a lot of you guys help out a lot of, you know, sharing and liking and watching. But like I said, if you're just tuning in, I was just going for a little run. Saw somebody pulled over. Almost didn't stop. I was going to keep going, but I was like, nah, something just kept telling me, like, go ahead and record this situation here. And you know, I wanted to show the world what was going on, and sure enough, they ended up locking this lady up. Now, all I can see from with my eye is that she doesn't have a license plate on the. You're an auditor, okay. Throw your channel out there, or actually put some videos out there. You got to go out there and start video. Having the idea is one thing, and then going out there doing is another. Because let me tell you, if it's your first time going out here and doing it, it's pretty scary. JKMA, how you doing, man? I ain't seen you for a whole minute. How you doing? Yeah, they're still searching through that vehicle. For everybody who's just tuned in, I was running, came over here, saw them pull somebody over. They now took her into custody. She's now behind in cuffs in that car, and they are searching through the vehicle. The officer here, I know him by name. That's Officer Hamilton. He is the guy that assaulted me at the post office for practicing my First Amendment there, and nothing was done. I went and filed a complaint. A lot of people say, you should have filed a complaint. Well, I did, and I try to go the nice way. I've always been, to me, the nice way. I just maybe use some word, you know, I'm more aggressive on the last time video you see me on. But usually I'm pretty nice and laid back. I don't want altercations. But, you know, it's crazy how people flip out on cameras, including cops, but that's just the way it is, you know. I have home videos of me as a kid when I was, you know, acting stupid. So I don't know, video cameras is something I've never been afraid of being on or whatever type of deal. Pushums, how you doing? Thank you. Thanks for watching, man. Thanks for watching. Everybody watching and hitting the like button. I appreciate all that good stuff, man. Thank you. Like I said, when we auditing community, we need some help. Go out there and videotape, man. All right, you ran into a Karen for the first time. All right. Put your link out, man. Make sure you throw that link down. Throw your links out there, because it's just more easier for people to click on and go there and get it. You know how people, we all want it easy now. You know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, let me just hit a button, make it work. Yeah. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Make sure to hit that like button. Feel free to share. Feel free to copy the video, put it on your thing. I ain't worried about none of that, man. San Joaquin Valley, all them, they did a video with me, and I appreciate all them because they helped me get subscribers. And I, you know, like I said, I even appreciate Furry Potato, SG, all them guys, everybody who's out there auditing the new guys and stuff like that. It's just because they're cool, man. You can tell they're very relaxed, down to earth people, man. Some of these other guys, I don't know, it seemed like there was some hateration in their blood, some hating in their blood, and you know, someone who's been hated on his whole life, I don't like that stuff, you know. People are the way they are, and that's the way it is, you know. You don't have to like them, but you ain't got to talk bad on them, you know. Just leave it alone. Yeah. They're the SUV. Yeah, they're one. I mean, I always liked them guys. Like I said, they were what gave me the confidence to go out there and do it. Watching what they did, and they're funny too. So I didn't even know about any other Texas guys before I started watching some guys from California. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even know. Like I said, I didn't even know that stuff existed. So. Authority check, how you doing, man? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. What happened today, man, just for y'all that tuning in, just saw this, was running by, saw this, almost didn't film it, stopped and filmed it. And they started searching her vehicle. She stood out for a little bit, but I think the main reason is because she don't have a license plate on the back of her car. And then they started getting the search and all that searching and stuff. And Fourth Amendment doesn't matter. Yeah, tell me about it. I know all about that, man. I know all about that. It doesn't matter. They, you know, they have discretion. They do what they want out here, and you know, they're not giving any breaks. I'll put it to you like that. They're trying to build a new jail out here, is what I'm being told. They're building a new jail, so they got to make some funding and money to make sure they build that. Oh, inventory of the car. Okay. Mi Rojo, how you doing, man? I mean, you don't got a license plate, man. What's up? When you got a license plate, I mean, you don't necessarily have to take. You can write a ticket. You can tow the vehicle. You don't necessarily, like I said, they have discretion. They don't necessarily have to arrest you and take you to jail. They could have wrote her a ticket, have somebody come pick her up, and have someone tow it off or something. They could have there's things they can do, followed her home. I mean, obviously, if they have time to sit here, it's been 24 minutes. I don't know how long it's been when I came up on it because I didn't catch the very beginning. I just stumbled upon this, and so if they have 20 minutes, 24 minutes to sit out here and do all this, they had time to follow her home or whatever they were going to do and make sure that car's not on the street again. It's a small town. They can see if that car's running around and they pull over, and that's just if you just want to give people a break. Direct D, how you doing, man? How you doing? It's a possibility. That is a possibility. This could be, for all I know, it's a stolen vehicle. I do not know. Yeah, that could be true. I'm just assuming that is true. I can only just assume. I don't really know what's exactly going on. I'm sure not going to ask. No way in hell. Appreciate y'all for all tuning in. Soy largo. Hey, Bully Bag, nice to catch you live. Hey, appreciate you tuning in, man. Appreciate you tuning in. And matter of fact, I appreciate everybody who comments and hits the like button, because I'm out here trying to just show a little story, and y'all, and just Just trying to show you what it's like, man, out here, live, you know, my little life or whatever. Do a little First Amendment. You know, it's too bad that, you know, if this was if this wasn't a rare thing, it wouldn't even be that popular. You know what I'm saying? Like if people weren't afraid to videotape and so used to all that, it wouldn't even be a thing, you know? Like it'd be like, oh, it's just another, you know, if cops were like decent people and they didn't have a lot of bad officers and stuff like that, it wouldn't even be a thing. But since you never know what's gonna happen when you see cops, that's why it's a thing, you know? Text Bud, how you doing? You were told the other day you want real press? Yeah, the First Amendment and all that stuff. I mean, you know, they decide, they give license. I guess if you got to have credentials, I guess they call that, you know. I don't know, man, how that really works. They just play it by ear, I guess, you know. Some officers are decent. Like, I ain't gonna lie, like there's this one video I did with the sheriff. Cool guy, man. And if more cops were like that guy, it's in one of my videos. I think I call it good cop or bad cop and put a question mark just to make it more enticing. But he was a good guy and he was nice. He's some sheriff, I can't remember his name, but there's some cops that are okay and you're like, yeah, I felt okay, you know, about when you have that meeting with them and you have that discussion with them, you feel good walking away from it, like you have rights and that he's actually there to protect you and he's worried about you. Sometimes when you have these discussions with cops, it puts you on edge. You're like, damn, these guys are really on some other level that I'm not about, or that it's different, you know. So some of these guys are aggressive. And like I said, I'm coming to the understanding it's not government that's bad. It's not police that is bad. It is the individual person who makes that a bad working place for everybody else, for allowing bad officers to get away with things, with bad attitudes, who physically put their hands on people and then allow them to have their jobs and stuff like that. You're kind of leaving the door open that could happen something bad where someone gets hurt. And that, you know, and that's not good for the officers, and that's not good for the citizens, because people are retaliating against police and will go out and do. I'm not you know, they try to make me like one of those guys. I'm not that guy. I videotape and I watch and I study and I look, and you know, I'm trying to figure it out myself. You know, I'm just an onlooker. But I know about these rights that I've learned from all these other great auditors that came out and risked their lives and been hit, punched, and there goes a middle finger.
Hi. Why don't you go find something to do? You fucking prick.
You hear that, folks? I'm a fucking prick. I call that harassment, wouldn't you? I would say that's harassment. He stopped, calls me a fucking prick, and then drives off as he flips me off. I would call that harassment, but you know, whatever. Freedom of speech. But see, that's how I am. I don't care. That doesn't bother me. You can say anything to me. But that's what the only reason I say, oh, that's not like, because that's what they charge me with. That's why I'm joking like that, because that's what they charge me with, harassment. He told me to go find something to do. I was going running, and I see this person being arrested or being stopped by the police. I actually had something to do. I have somewhere to be. I have something to do. I got a job, and I'm supposed to be doing something. But that's okay. He doesn't know me. He's just going to judge me. And that's a lot what we're doing to each other. We're judging each other. We're deciding that people who film the police are all of a sudden a threat, or we're terrorists, or we're some kind of, you know, like we have some beef. I don't know the individual person wearing the police officer badge, but I do know that a lot of police officers get drunk off their power. I do know they get used to carrying that gun and feeling like they are the boss and they have this authority, and they do. But just because you have some power over people doesn't mean necessarily you have to treat them like shit. You know, I mean, but the thing is, it's turned into a business. It's about money. If they were here to serve and protect, it wouldn't be a money thing. It'd be like, hey, you don't have a license, so therefore, or you don't have a license plate, and that's dangerous because we can't identify this vehicle. You know, let me give you a ticket, and then, you know, you deal with it like that. But maybe she had some drugs on it, I don't know. But even then, at that point, why are you searching? You know, why are you trying to fish for something and trying to get more out of something that does, you know, it's not really there? It's really not even an issue. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't change people. I went to jail. People who go in as drug addicts are still drug addicts. They need actual real help. If you go in, believe me, when I went in jail, everybody was still doing drugs. So to me, it's like, there's no good coming out of there. We're not changing anybody's life and they're coming out as better folks or something like that. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, these people, some people who are really on the, you know, when I'm talking about on hard drugs, they need help and shit like that, and they can't stop themselves. I think I've given him plenty of space. I don't think that when I'm, you know, I usually always stay on the other side. Like, there's been times where I have a video where the exact same thing has happened, what you're seeing right now, except it was a highway patrolman that had somebody pulled over. And I was in the parking lot right there at the mini mart, which you see right there. I was over there and recording, and that was okay. But I wouldn't dare walk across this thing. There's no fucking way I'd walk across over there and try to get to the other side of this. There's no way. I'll get a better view of the cops, but I'm not going to go across the street because there's no telling what would be done. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing that. Direct D, I never heard about them. I never heard of Direct D. He's talking about a video. Yeah. I mean, I wasn't, you know, I don't know if he said anything good or bad about it. I'm definitely, I even made a video, said my first audit, I'm definitely what they call it, like a greenhorn or whatever like that. I don't know nothing about no law, man, besides the fact that we're supposed to have rights. You know what I'm saying? I learned about Section 242, Title 18, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. But, I mean, you know, Penal Code 3802 and stuff like that from other auditors. Listening to auditors, I learned some of those things like that, and I didn't even know you had those rights. So every time the cops have always stopped me, I was in people's passengers ride, they'd always ID me. I just give it to them. I didn't fight that. I just gave it to them. I was like, well, hell, if you want my license, just don't take me to jail. And then what they did once they got my license, they took me to jail. So yeah, exactly. The news is not around, dude. I remember the news is not around for any kind of good stories, man. Everything they do is like, you know, just for, like, I would call it propaganda. They're never going to show you the true, you know what I'm saying? Like, even when I got arrested, they put that on the news about me. They didn't really give me a fair deal on the thing, because I mean, just what, it's like they acted like I was some like crazy. I have 45 videos though. In all of those 45 videos, I never got out of line with anybody, or never kind of, you know what I'm saying? The only reason it was that one day, like I said, it's already on the video, I'll say it again, is because the detective came out who had raided my home from back in the day, from 2013, came out, and when I saw him, I was like, oh, you're the one that raided my home. You're the one that raided my home. I can't believe they kept you on this job. I can't believe they gave you a job, da 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 da. You know, I went off like that. But appreciate everybody joining. Make sure you hit the like button on your way in and on your way out. You know, if you haven't hit it, Langley Lang. That'll be easy going attitude. Appreciate it, man. Not everybody says I have an easy going attitude, because I got filed with harassment charges. Supposedly I don't have one, but if you want, I didn't get a chance to put out my first video because I didn't go live with it. I didn't know I was going to be going live or whatever. And so, because I just went in there to get some mail that they had sent saying that they had a government letter that I needed to get. And I went there to go get it. Well, that part of the video is not shown, and it wasn't an issue until a lady had went there and came up to me in foul mouth and started pressing us on why we were videotaping. And then that's when, you know, instead of being, I guess I could have been more nicer. I told her that her white privilege didn't matter and stuff like that. But it didn't go from 0 to 100. I think it went, you know, I just told her, I said, it doesn't matter. We have the right. I told her about poster 7 at first, how we have poster 7 and that you have the right to, you know, all that good stuff. But that didn't, you know, they're not hearing that. And then nor did they want to even look at it. So when you tell people like, hey, just look at poster 7, no one wants to stop and read it, because they want to feel that they're right and that you're wrong. Everything, you know, that's how it is. They want to be right and they want you to be wrong, you know. But I appreciate y'all, man. He got me up to 50 likes. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. It was scary to come back out here and start recording again, especially after my incident, you know, and I'm still going through litigations on that. But, you know, I started to do it, and I'm, you know, I want to have the courage to do it. I'm sure at some point, like Furry or everybody else, you eventually just get tired of it, but or whatever. and then it's someone else's turn to go on and start trying to do, you know, to lead on the fight, because it is stressful and it's very expensive, you know. So when that kind of stuff happens, you know, it gets stressful in your life. I'm just upset about Fury. I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm upset about Fury quitting, man. That's I liked him. I liked her. Plus, we had the same last name, so I thought that was funny. She calls herself Zoe, and I don't know, man. Whatever. I'm a fan of them. I don't care. Yeah, Drake D, you out every day? Do you have a YouTube channel, man, or you want to be? I mean, if you got a YouTube channel, tell somebody to throw out your link, or I'll make you a moderator. I mean, you know, if you're out there videoing. If y'all also tuning in, I guess you have to go back in the video and see where that dude dropped by and flipped me off and called me a Darren. You got to go back and see that one. That's all right. You got a small one? Let me hear. Just put it up. It'll grow. Build it and they will come, kind of like the Field of Dreams movie, you know what I'm saying? I never thought when I was going to videotape that anybody would watch it, to be quite honest with you. But this is what I'm saying. This is the disconnect between the public and police. This is why filming the police is like a thing now, because like it's like you don't know what you're going to get from these guys. You don't know how they're going to act. That's why it's became a thing, you know. You know. But yeah, go out there and film if you feel, you know, you put your link down, let everybody know about it, and everybody go and subscribe to him, you know. Watch his channels if it's good, subscribe to him, you know. That's how I'll be like, you know, I like this stuff, or just really anybody who's out there doing it, as long as they're filming police, you know. And I get a lot of comments on judging me on this stuff sometimes, but y'all can tell the real true supporters, and I appreciate y'all though. There's only a few haters out there, but like I always say in the comments, man, go out there and film if you think, you know, because it's pretty tough and nerve-wracking. Nah, just anybody who's in a channel that has a YouTube channel that does a First Amendment auditing, if they want their channel, they should just say you got a channel and you want people to check it out, and then, you know, you can drop their links then or whatever like that. You know, I'm good on everything else, man. I just make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and I appreciate all that stuff, man. Giving me support and stuff, it like helps me want to go out here and do it. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise than that, it's like, man, you know. The people appreciate it around my community, though. I ain't gonna lie. I've gotten handshakes from people at corner stores and stuff like that, telling me thank you for doing what you're doing, and you know, go out here and putting your life on the line, basically, because that's what happens when you deal with the police. You're putting your, you know, believe me, I would like to say otherwise and that it wasn't like that, but it is definitely like that. They're trying to take 2 to 10 years of my life away from me, and I'll tell you right now that's pretty fucking scary, man. That's some scary shit right there. So dealing with cops is definitely a risk you're gonna take. And guys like this officer right here, Officer Hamilton, who assaulted me at the post office, you know, he's not good for the police department. He's endangering certain people, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, just because they're on the poor side of town don't mean you can attack them and put your hands on just because you think they're not worthy of anything, or you think you're better than them, or you think that their ideas and thoughts don't matter, or that me exercising my first right to walk into a post office don't matter. That mattered to me, and I have the right to go ahead and express that. I wasn't hurt nobody. I didn't, you know, it's like I told my lawyer, told somebody, I was like, where's the gun? Where's the knife? You know, what are they trying to think that I'm doing? It's a camera. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Anybody can feel threatened by anything, I guess. I don't know, man. Everybody's all scared and worried and about each other, and like I said, everybody's against each other. Oh, I'm Republican, I'm Democrat, you know, it's like none of the stuff that really matters anyway. They're playing us against each other anyway, if you ask me. But that's just my humble opinion. I don't, you know, I'm just telling you my story. It's not, you know, it may not pertain to you, and it may not be the same for you. And if not, well, I'm, you know, God bless, and I hope, you know. Martin, hey, how you doing? It's best not to go out alone auditing. Be safe. You know what? Yeah, well, you know, life's a risk, Karana. life's a risk. You just got to go out there and you take a risk, bro. I mean, if you're not willing to risk yourself in this, then I mean, I don't know what to tell you, because every single auditor who's out there auditing is putting themselves in a risk from being attacked by just like right now, there was a guy who just now pulled up on me. He flipped me off and told me get a life and go find something to do, which I was. I got a life and I was about to go running, and other things I have to do later as well, and I do have a job as well, so but whatever though. But yeah, you know, people, you can be attacked by people out here is my point, you know, and you can be arrested by cops and they can charge you for whatever they want. Somebody said and made a good term, you know, you may beat the case, but you're not going to beat the ride, you know. AZ Unfiltered, how you doing? Yeah. I'll be honest with you, man. Out of all the people I know, nobody really, they're not into my auditing stuff, man. Nobody, I mean, they know I do it or whatever, but it's not like a big deal to them. And it's, I mean, you know, some people get it, some people don't. Some people are like, man, you're just trying to look for trouble or something like that. But it's like, man, it's not that at all. My own family member, I had a family member tell me that he pistol whipped me if I would have videotaped him at the post office. So it goes to show you the point of view that certain people have against what I'm doing. My own family don't even like what I'm doing. And so basically, like I said, going against the world, basically going against the grind, if you will, going against what they decide is normal. You know, anytime you do that, you're going to stand out, and you are going to have haters and people who don't like what you do, and they're going to judge you really hard. And it's just the way it is. Sheeple? Yeah. Sometimes I wonder, man. I think people want to be slaves, man. I don't know. I know, you know, I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying, you know, it's just, I don't know. You can't be scared of everything, you know? Even when they start saying you can carry a gun and all that, I don't even carry a gun, man, because it's like, I ain't really scared. What am I supposed to be scared of? You know what I'm saying? Everybody's going to die in this world, man. You know, it's not about how you live, it's about how you die. You know what I'm saying? If you're always scared all the time and living in fear, you're always gonna, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna, you know, you can't be afraid, man. You gotta stand up at some point. At what point are you gonna stand up and you know, see what's going on and wake up and pull the blanket off your, you know, over your eyes and see the truth? You know, coming to get you, 6'4". How you doing, brother? Freaking media. What's up, man? And yeah, if you're tuning in late, all I was here is recording some lady that got arrested. They took her van, which is right there. They had her pulled over. They searched her vehicle. She didn't have the license plates on, which you can see. She didn't have a license plate there. But she did have a tag that she had in the car, and she showed them. I guess that wasn't efficient. And they ended up searching her car. I don't know if they found something or whatnot. And they took her to jail. Now this officer's here watching this guy fill in, pick up her truck. It's Officer Hamilton. And now it's over. Yeah, to start your second minute. I agree. No, I understand. I can't do that. I'd be afraid to, no lie. I can film a cop, but I wouldn't carry no gun. I'll tell you that right now. Hell no. Nuh-uh. All right, well, it's been 44 minutes, 65 likes, and I appreciate every single one in here taking their time out of their day to show support for the First Amendment. Not just for me, it's not just for the channel. When you support these auditors, it's not just about the channel, it's about freedom and trying to maintain what's left of it, because there's not a lot left, okay? So I appreciate everybody who's helped me in the auditing community. I appreciate everybody who comments. I appreciate all the thumbs. Feel free to share, to like my videos. Feel free to take my videos and put your own thing to it. It doesn't matter to me, man. It's all about freedom. All right, God bless everybody. Be safe. All right, later.